Hello Degens, it's me, your dear friend Buddha Jeff, again with another video. I'm doing my best Clark Kent today because I got to read all this stuff. Sparky wrote me a script. Hey, welcome. We're going to talk about a bunch of stuff today, sort of a bunch, more than one thing. Most importantly, it's going to be metadata, how to not screw it up, how to find it when you screw it up, how to fix it when you screw it up, and how not to screw it up worse once you screw it up. It's a lot. Before that, it's incentive day. It's the 2nd of June. Big Dog sent out all the monies to your wallets. It won't show on your Grafana page. It'll show what you're supposed to earn. But to actually see the coins, you're going to have to go into your ScPrime wallet. If you're running the command line, you can type in SPC wallet incentives. It'll give you a list, and the last one on there should show your payments for the month. Anyways, number 2 is that cool splash video that starts this. Danny Station made that. We love it. But it needs some audio. So I have a contest. Contest alert. Whoop, whoop. First contest here on Buddha Jeff. I needed sound clip for that. Something cool, something ridiculous. Top 3 entries are going to win a prize. T-shirts. Some SPF for the one that we use. Let's say right now 100 SPF going to whoever makes the best audio clip that gets chosen. And Danny Station's going to get some stuff too. So, all that's aside, let's launch into this video that Sparky has made for how to fix your metadata. Like always, we're doing it in the command line Linux. If you have to think about it, it's the same thing. So, here we go. Look at this, everybody. Audio works. Sparky made a video. So right here we got a ScPrime installation that's running, unlocked, got coins in it. We can do a host. We can see our provider ID. We can see that we appear to be working. We can see that we have 1 terabyte storage. We have our price set. All these things, everything set up, running fine. We got it right there. So this is all fine. And what we're going to do here is a PSEF grep SPD, which is us searching in the Linux for the phrase SPD, the letters SPD. And if you look at this, you can see the -D, which is what we use to tell the SPD on start the directory where we're putting our metadata. So in this case, it's /home/ScPrime/.ScPrime, which effectively makes it an invisible folder. That is the default. That's where your metadata is going to show up without having done anything. Okay? So what my buddy Sparky did here is he's going to fake a crash. In this case, he's going to reboot. Okay? So, he's going to reconnect. For interest's sake, let's pretend that what just happened is we had a crash. We had a restart. You forgot what you did. And now it's time to restart SPD, right? But Anon forgets where the metadata path is because you did it 3 months ago after watching some YouTube video. And because of that, take a look here on the screen. He just typed in the SPD command. We got the port at 44.282 and 44.283. And we're of the misconception that our metadata is in a folder called metadata. So Sparky's going to boot that thing up, running like that, and SPD's not going to care. SPD's going to go, fuck it, let's do. That's where we want to go. So we run that, we load the gateway consensus, we load the wallet, we disable the renter, because we know what we're doing, except we fucked up anyways. So running SPC, and look, we're not synced. Our wallet is locked. Why are we not synced? Well, maybe you lost for a minute. Let's resume, right? Let's take another stab at it. Let's see what's going on here. We're going to SPC wallet unlock. We're going to enter our seed phrase that we know or a password that we know works because it worked forever. But it says here, API post request error when calling wallet unlock. Wallet has not been encrypted yet. So this tells us right here that it's a new wallet. When it says it's not been encrypted, and you know it's not even a password error, it's a new wallet. There was nothing at metadata. It wasn't there. You made a new one because you are the one who screws up. Not me, not the big dog, definitely not Sparky. But how are we going to fix it now? All right. So this is confusing. We're like, what's going on here? So next thing, we're going to run a host V. And it's like, if you take a look here, I didn't mention in the first one, but the provider ID is not the same because it's a new install. Even though you already have an install, it's a new install. Your IP is right. It says it's announced. There's no folders. That's the other sign. If all of a sudden you ever have no folders, you are in the wrong metadata. At this point, do not add them because they exist in the other metadata. If you add them, you end up writing over the folders on your drive, be it remote, internal, whatever it is. So, SPC stop. Now, the odds are you don't remember where your first metadata was, and that's the problem. So, what we can do is doing a search, okay? We're going to look for consensus, and we're going to try to figure out where our metadatas are. Now, I have to tell you, Sparky made this video, and so I really don't know what's going to happen yet. He wrote me a script. It's mostly swearing. He tells the team how fucked up they are. But, so, here we are. We're doing something. Here we go. Sudo find name consensus DB. We're doing a search through the whole computer looking for consensus.db because the odds are that there's no other folder. You can't search for home. You can't search for renter. Those might be in other applications and other coins. And here we are. So we can see that we have our metadata in a few places. We have it in USB backup. The backup, that tells us it's the backup. We have it in metadata that we just made that one. We have it in root.ScPrime, and we have it home, ScPrime.ScPrime. So there's multiple metadatas here. And this might be frustrating, but there's no clear answer for this. If you look at the last two, this is a Linux thing. There's /metadata, all lowercase. There's capital META, capital DATA. Linux is character agnostic. I don't know what it is, but it will treat those like different folders. And if you don't maintain your own process, have this written down, you're going to end up in this situation. So we've done this consensus DB sudo find. We see that there's multiples. This is the hard part. You're going to have to run your SPD script with your D flag searching for all these locations. And you're going to do them one at a time, and you're going to test them, and you're going to find where that seed works, where the password unlocks. And then you're going to remember that you need to make sure that this is clear. So you see there's metadata, there's the proper one up there. This is the proper one, ScPrime. But we don't know that. We know that because we searched for it to prove ourselves where it is, but we don't know where it is unless we know where it is. So changing it into the ScPrime folder. I don't know what he's doing. Sparky, come on, leave me hanging. You forget to? So what you're going to have to do one at a time, hack your way through it. Here we go. He's using the correct one that we know was the correct one. Matches up above there. And I know that the provider ID started with 293. So we're not synced. We're locked. We're going to run SBC wallet unlock or unlick. Once you lick it, you can't unlick it. Enter the password, and it worked. Now, if you use the same password for your folders all the damn time, you might get in, but still you're gonna want to double check. See, there's our coins are there, 988, and there is our provider ID, 293. You don't need to remember the whole thing, just remember the first couple letters. You can see we have 1 terabyte mounted, and we're back to where we're supposed to be. All right, thank you for watching, and thank you for like buttoning, and thank you for the cool soundtrack submissions. I'm really excited for this. I don't know. You can post them somewhere, or you can message me on the Discord. Don't DM me, because only the true DJs get that. Okay, Buddha Jeff is out.